Hello YouTube, it's Zeus Gamer here, and today I am back with the 30th World of Iron Conquer Dale Let's Play. So right about at the end of the last episode that we had, I had got a copyright claim off YouTube, and that's because it was claiming the end turn noise. So basically, if I go into my options or my sound options, if I turn my sound effects up, you hear all this and stuff, like all the actual stuff. But that triggers an end turn noise, which I don't know exactly how to get rid of at the moment, so I have to turn my sound effects down. I don't know. I'm not going to attempt that. I don't. I think the music is copyrighted too, so I have that clearly off and stuff. So I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what to do. So if anybody knows how to fix it, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna look on my own and stuff, but that basically just means the time being that we don't get any of the extra sounds from clicking into anything or all that. We don't get that at the moment because YouTube's going to copyright it, and I'm going to have to try and work around it, and it would make it so I would have to basically mute every single end turn that I do, which is an option if that really gets to the point, with having no sound or whatnot. But you still get the voices and stuff like that, so we have some sound here, but I get not having sound is a little frustrating, I guess. But so we're back into the game where we kind of had left off, and kind of where we left off. Currently looking towards taking this settlement, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of. We've got our spy over here, which I was going to send at least into the settlement probably with 58% chance of success. Wow, I can talk right now. We're gonna do that. We have our settlement over here, which has not a lot of people in it, and it's got it's kind of confusing. So you can see right here the public score is 130%, and you got your little green face, but you put it up and it's 100%, but it's yellow face. I don't really know what to do about that, so we're not gonna worry about that because. Yeah, we need all the income we can get right now. Let's see. Grain exchange wouldn't be too bad. Farming outpost wouldn't be worse. Mason's Hall is a good one to go for. We're gonna do the grain exchange though, because that gets us the most, and obviously it has increased tradable goods, which in the long run gets us more. I think all of our units. Yep, all of our units are over here for free upkeep. We currently have no missions. Anything else that I can build? We have farmhand pikemen, that's about it for recruiting there, nothing there. In fact, I should bump the tax rate. No. Bump the tax rate down here. Nope. I think we're sitting probably about here. Don't think so. Oh yeah, that goes to negative growth. That's not what we want. And Dale, I think, is at a high tax rate. I can go up to very high. Nope, negative growth. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're counteracting that. So I was moving this guy and everyone into this fort, but we're actually gonna move him back to this fort, and we're gonna take, well, I guess the entire rest of this force, move him into this fort too, and then next turn,
your orders, my lord.
We're gonna move those guys out over towards this, just to get an extra turn of free upkeep and stuff right now. Because the economy could very clearly use it. Okay, so I think we're going to go into our first end turn phase here. So, yeah. Oh, that boat's moving. Well, that's kind of glitchy. And then this guy. Okay. Kind of trying to remember where I was at, because it's been a few days since I recorded, since the start of the series and stuff. So, yeah, basically right now it was I forget which song it was. It was one of the songs, though, in one of the movies, so it was getting copyright struck. Not entirely sure, though, because I had nothing for the entirety of the first episode, and obviously, we went through more end turns in the first episode than we did in the second one. But yeah, I don't know, it just decided that it was going to do it. And obviously, I mean, I'm a small channel. It doesn't really matter monetization-wise. What it matters for me is having that copyright claim on my channel, obviously, because even still a small YouTuber, it's one of those things you don't really want, and obviously, I don't want to go back through and delete videos and stuff, so whenever I hit the point that I meet YouTube's like requirements to become monetized again, because when I started my channel, I had all the steps for monetization and stuff like that, but those have obviously changed. But once I hit that point, I don't want to have issues there and stuff too, because I have copyright claims on my videos. Like, even as a small YouTuber and stuff, it's still something that's better to avoid. Let's get this attack. Oh, send somebody to the Anduin Vale. Okay, so you are gonna go down over here
without question.
And then we're gonna quickly just zip on over to this guy.
Yes, my lord.
And click down by Black Gates, and we're gonna send you down there too.
Tomorrow's journey planned.
End of turn report. We're going up in everything. That's always a good sign. We're still staying pretty low in military and financial, but we're getting up on production and we're getting up on population, but still need some improvements. Just ready to expand. We have Cram, Biographer, and Dwarven Craftsman. That's pretty nice. And recruitment of Dalian Longbowmen in Dale. Or no, Esgaroth, actually. Never mind. And we get the free upkeep on them, so that's good. And we've got Urban Dale's free upkeep, and we're now gonna move this army.
To battle.
Yeah, we're gonna take a few turns, so we're gonna wait to put our spy in until we get to here, probably. Let's see, we're still going up in economy, but not by much. Because, yeah, obviously move those guys out, and that army upkeep is killing the economy right now, so we need to find ways to boost it. I think Smoking House, really. That's going to be our best choice here, because still can't. Well, okay, we're saying 100%, but we aren't growing. And obviously all our towns and stuff right now, we want to be growing. You can't take the public order hit. And here, again, population, stuff like that. We can retrain our Dalesmen, though. That's good. Not trying to recruit anybody new, but yeah. Okay. Where are those boats? Okay, we're gonna use these guys basically just to go down the river and kind of see what we encounter.
Set sail.
So
we can go no further.
Because yeah, once we get to see a rune, then we can go down and figure out where they are and stuff, and try and see a little bit about, you know, how long we have until we have to deal with them. Because obviously they still have to get across the river basically to hit any of our settlements, and unless they decide they're going to march all the way up here, which I don't think they're going to do. But yeah, let's go through our intern phase. But so yeah, I was saying, just for the time being, going to do my best to avoid any copyright claims, because still a small channel, don't even qualify for monetization. It's just a matter of looks better basically if I'm not taking the copyright strikes and stuff. And so a little bit of, you know, frustration, and kind of makes the game a little, like the gameplay a little awkward to watch, because all you basically are getting is my voice. So I'll see what I can do though, because a lot of my inspiration base that I've pulled for some of this stuff has been off a YouTuber named Lionheart. He's where I kind of first got into Total War and stuff like that. And I know he used to play this exact, you know, mod and stuff and everything. Well, both the Third Age mod and then the Divide and Conquer sub mod. And I think he actually had found a playlist and stuff to, you know, continue having music and things like that. And granted, if I could just get rid of that end turn music and have the rest of the game sound, it would be better than needing to have all of the music and all that stuff. It's just one of those things. Obviously, playing a mod off of a, you know, based off a very big and very popular, you know, movie, and well, not just a movie, but series of movies. I'll take that. Intern report. Oop, we went way down in production there. Financial down and overall down, but still working stuff. Retraining complete of my Dalesmen and marriage celebrations. Okay. Let's see. Anything we get here? Nope. No point in recruiting anybody. Still building that there. Still building that there. Nothing in Escroth. Or I get okay. And also here's another thing. Total just kind of space there and just complete random topic change. Escroth, for any of you that aren't really big into like the Lord of the Rings universe or don't really know a lot of stuff, Escroth is Lake Town. For any of those that you have seen the movies, like the Hobbit movies and stuff like that, whenever they refer to Lake Town stuff, its real kind of proper name is Escroth. It's the same for people that refer to Rivendell. I confuse my brother with this all the time. I call it Imladris because that is the technical, like, right way to say it, or I guess proper way to say it. Oh, we have new. Oh no, they aren't new. They just. Yeah, no, you just brain fart. Forget about that. But yeah, so I'm all over the place right now. So yeah, Imladris is like the proper way to say Rivendell, just like Minas Tirith. You can say Gondor, Minas Tirith, or Miss Morgul has the Gondorian name of Minas Ithil, and all sorts of other stuff. And we're just kind of rolling through some entrants here. Gotta remember about moving those guys because stuff like that happens when I get halted, or I got the mission I need to do and stuff right now. But yeah, like I can go on rants for stuff, not even just rants, just tangents, I guess, about random Lord of the Rings facts, because I am like a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Like, I watched Lord of the Rings first ever time, I think, when I was probably like 6 or so, and I don't think it was the full proper like Fellowship or Return of the King or anything like that. Like it was probably, honestly, I think the first one I ever watched was the animated version of the Hobbit movies. Well, not movies, Hobbit. It was the animated Hobbit movie from the book, because that was like, I think, the first everything I saw. And I remember just the animation and stuff, and I like really got into it because I ended up having, like, I grew up playing like original Xbox games, like before 360 and everything was out, and we had a Hobbit game. Like, it was based off of the animated movie and stuff, had the same kind of animation style and all that. And I used to play it all the time. My dad used to help me because I was still pretty young and stuff and new into games. And we got all the way up to, we got into Erebor, and I don't know what happened, but neither of us could figure out. Oh, we're under siege. Okay. Neither of us could figure out like where to go. Like, we were genuinely stuck. And I remember being so like annoyed because we were that far and our Xbox broke, and I was crushed. Like, me being a little kid and stuff, and this being like one of the first games I'd seriously got into. Yeah, I grew up on those, and I also saw the animated version of Lord of the Rings, because they had an animated version of Lord of the Rings too. Let's see, buildings. No, we're gonna do the Masons Hall because that, like, construction costs going down would be really nice. And we got the Grain Exchange, our new territory. Can't go up anymore. Don't really want to be recruiting too much. Yeah, we're just gonna move closer, and then
to battle.
Over here, this guy.
Yes, my lord.
Nope.
Yes. What is it you wish to discuss?
Trade rights, map information, and let's see if we can get a little money out of you. Let's go with 400. Yeah, 400. Just a little boost to the economy every here and then.
It's good to see we could reach.
There we go. And that should also, our mission success, which gives us even more money. Marriage celebrations and relations with the Woodland Realm. Okay, sweet. And then I want to get started down towards Lothlorien.
Without question. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
And meeting hall might not be too bad, because you're not getting any free upkeep. But I don't know if the meeting hall is really going to help us, because I don't know if the free upkeep is going to trigger, but could do the Grain Exchange. Grain Exchange would be bad. We could do Smoking House. We could also do Mason's Hall. Mason's Hall is always kind of like a good base one to go for, but let's see if there's anything here. Mason's Hall here. We could also do the Farming Outpost and Smoking House. You're building something, Esgaroth. You know, we're going to do the Mason's Hall and Esgaroth because these are going to be our two big kind of cities, and we want to get those upgraded as much as possible because they're going to have better rewards for us in the long run.
My lord.
And another intern. Oh, and then we got to throw out Spy in there. Yeah. But basically, so yeah, like I grew up on Lord of the Rings. Like I grew up playing so many like games on the original Xbox and watching the movies and stuff, and you know, I loved it. Like it was such a huge like nerd moment for me, you know, because I had like Lord of the Rings is my big like, you know, fantasy thing to nerd out over, and then I had Star Wars as my big like sci-fi thing to nerd out. I've also always loved Star Trek. Like I can't compare the two, you know, because like Star Trek is more of like a fact-based sci-fi, and like everything, you know, behind it, like the way the warp engines work and all that, like it's more of a fact-based, whereas, you know, Star Wars falls into the more fantasy kind of side of things. But they're both like sci-fi, you know, and I love both of them and stuff, and like there's just, you know, always the huge argument of which is better, you know, Star Trek or Star Wars, and like I can't do it, like I just can't, because I love both of them, but like Lord of the Rings trumps all that. Like Lord of the Rings is my like nerd thing. Like I have, you know, so many games and stuff. Like the background on my, you know, laptop and stuff is a Lord of the Rings thing. I've got, you know, an actual like version of the map and stuff, and I'm looking at getting like a cloth kind of section of the map. Okay, enough rambling here for a sec. We haven't moved to military, down in financial again. That's really bad financial kind of situation. Production's down, overall's down, but population is going up. That's always a good thing to see, population going up. We have a new family member, and retinue expands. He's got a telescope. Who is this guy? Oh, it's our spy. Nice, he's got a telescope. Okay, real quickly, 58% chance.
Yes, my lord.
Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Crap. That's never a good thing to see. Relations improves, the dwarves are airborne. That's always a good thing to see. And construction, the smoking house in Grasgard. Still can't go up. Okay. You're going to get a Mason's Hall then. Tax rate go back down. That's just where we're going to start doing just Mason Halls, because that extra little bit, you know, saved is going to be extremely useful. Okay, before we jump into a siege right now, or at least starting one, we're going to move him. Again, going down towards Lothlorien. Who do we start into? It's a settlement. Okay. Don't need to worry about that because we already just got trade and stuff with them. Over here.
Yes, my lord.
You're going to keep going down towards Mordor. Just
without question.
Not going to get into a war with Mordor, but, you know, still useful to trade with them. Okay, then remove the ships down through. Oh, and the Dorwinian capital.
Set sail.
And nothing so far with the Burnman. You can obviously see their little border, the border here, so they have this territory and this territory, so they're expanding, which not good to see, but it's going to happen, obviously. Nothing I can do over there. I don't know why I'm looking at it.
Yes.
Okay, and you guys are going to go siege. We need to build a ram. They have enough food to last 3 turns, so
yes,
it might be worth even just seeing if I can wait them out, because that's a strong freaking army. Oh yeah, that's really strong. I don't think we could actually even take that. So let's see if we can starve them out. Let's see what they'll do. Not excited about that now. Like, that actually kind of really worries me. Might have to pull back. Wait. Okay, we're going to throw another intern. Yeah, like, the only thing about the Lord of the Rings that I don't have that I really kind of feel like I should get, because it just interests me a lot, is the Silmarillion. The Silmarillion is, like, the extended universe, effectively, for Lord of the Rings. It's all the extra it's literally a book about like all the extra bits in Middle Earth that go on, before the War of the Ring and all that. Like, because all the movies are based on the War of the Ring. Even like the Hobbit and stuff, even though that was kind of like before, it was kind of like the precursor to the War of the Ring, but like that's what it is it's referred to as the War of the Ring. But there's all sorts of stuff about like the Second Age and things like that, and like how Sauron came to be, and even about like the wizards. Because I think they're like, in terms of like the mayor, they're like Meyer or something like that. But technically the wizards and even like Sauron and stuff are technically like angels, if I remember what I read correctly. Oh yeah, they're gonna attack us. Yeah, no, we're not even gonna attempt that, because like that army just looks tough. Like those axemen are gonna be like my swordsman couldn't compare to those axemen. No way. So we're going to withdraw from that.
Fall back and retreat.
We're gonna pull back towards Dale. Actually, I mean that was a waste, and also a waste of economy and stuff. But I thought I'd be able to take him. I didn't know that was gonna be that strong of a force. So, oh yep, and there's the thing. Take it. So, well, we're gonna pull back into Allied territory at least. I can't throw a fort. Dang it. We're gonna throw a watchtower then.
This tower will
to get
vigil over the
a watch
lands.
over them, and then we're going to pull back towards this fort.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Interim report, military's going up, population's going up, everything else is going down. Yeah, again, not good to see. Construction of Mason's Halls. Nice. I'm actually not going to build... actually, okay, we're going to get the spy, because we just lost our spy, so that would be a good one to have. Yeah, and now we're not going to build anything. We're saving our money because I want to save to build bigger things. Anduin Vale improved. Okay, saw that mission, so now we're here.
My lord.
To get going on towards the elves.
As you wish. I shall continue
and then
tomorrow.
This guy down towards Mordor, and then eventually Gondor and Dol Amroth, and
without question.
Those ones. That is just an independent village. Okay.
As you wish.
So that's gonna be a pretty boring episode. I was hoping to get this settlement for battle, but I don't think I'll be able to take it, and I don't think I can afford to move these guys out to try and reinforce this army at the moment to be able to then try and take it. Because I think if I had that like bonus, I'd be able to take it, but I can't. And I'm like, one thing I've always like known with like this kind of like, well, not this kind, this Total War is the replenishment and stuff, how it works. Once you start losing units, it's really kind of hard to replenish. Whereas now when you get into Warhammer 2 and stuff like that, you have different like factors that you replenish over time. You don't have to retrain and all that and stuff. So I'm trying to be a little more conservative with my play style, because obviously, try not to lose too many units. So, but yeah, we might actually end up cutting this one a little short, just to, save myself a little bit of upload time, and also because if it's just going through end turns, it's not really, interesting to watch. And if I'm not getting in battle anytime soon, then no point in continuing like dragging on the episode through end turns. Just try and start a new one and work towards it. Okay, we're improving everything. That's a good sign to see. Construction, Mason's Halls, yep. Agent recruited our spy. We recruit another one actually. For the moment we're gonna wait. We're just gonna send this one over on here.
I shall continue.
Grain exchange or leather tanner. Smoking house, leather tanner. Grain exchange might actually be a better idea. Yeah, we're gonna wait a sec. Start moving the army back.
With honor.
And we're gonna down our diplomats again.
Yes, my lord.
Obviously, we want to meet the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm
Yes.
because if we can secure trade rights with them, that should be pretty good. War declared and relations improved. Okay, I'll wait by my click over there and you go down here because we're going to interact with Mordor. We're
Without question.
the Last Alliance. You've reached the site of the Battle of the Last Alliance. At the end of the Second Age, both men and elves marched on Mordor to rid Middle-earth from Sauron and his dark forces. Although the battle was won, it came with the cost of many lives. Both Gil-galad and Elendil were killed in this battle. It was here where Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword and defeated Sauron and took the One Ring. So for any of you that have seen,
yes,
I don't know how I'm failing this thing of mentioning having brain fart, but
if
you've seen the beginning of the Return of the King, it shows that scene. It shows Isildur taking up his father's sword and the whole like battle and stuff. And if you're a complete nerd like I am and you have the extended editions and you've seen the extended bit, you also get to see a little, I can't remember which one. I don't actually think it's in the same movie, but it might be when why am I having a brain fart? I'm having a brain fart, like a major one right now. When Elrond, there we go, I know what I'm doing. When Elrond basically took Isildur to the Crack of Doom and told him to rid himself of the One Ring, and will rid the world of Sauron really too. So, okay, we're gonna jump through this last end turn, and that's gonna be where we're gonna wrap it up because we're right about at the 30-minute mark. And yeah. But yeah, so hopefully I can find a fix to the audio issue, because if I find a fix to the audio issue, it's going to definitely make just a bit better to watch, because having that little bit of background noise, even playing, just that little bit of background noise can make a lot of difference. So yeah, gonna see what I can do about that. Might have to see if I can change around some files, but I don't really want to mess with too much and end up somehow messing up the mod itself, because it is not the easiest thing in the world to fix. A lot of downloading different sections and stuff if I have to fix, and I'm not smart enough to know how to fix things by just doing it. I just delete and restart, basically. Need to get better at that, but, always room for improvement, always, better ways to do things, so slowly but surely we'll get there, and I will hopefully be able to find a fix. So, yeah, we're going to just put this to finish. And boom. Okay, quickly look at the end turn report, and everything is back in the green again. So, yeah, sweet. Okay, well, that is where I'm going to leave you all for today. So I will see you all in the next part. Zeus Gaming, out.